Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jeter, and I'm back with another review. This time I have FansToys FT-15 Willis, also known as Masterpiece Hound. And here's Masterpiece Hound, the figure right there. And let's look at the box before we get into the figure. You got Willis box right here. Nice artwork as usual from FansToys and their artists. Willis on the side. You got FT-15 on the back. You got his little bio written right here. Pause it, read it. Product shots. Willis on the back. Product artwork on the bottom. Artwork on the top. And off the box goes. Here is all that comes in the packaging. It comes with his instruction manual, collector's card. You got his shoulder launcher, his vehicle mode gun turret, the replacement head for more cartoon accuracy, the face shield for going underwater, his cartoon gun, his machine gun, an adapter for his shoulder cannon to be mounted in his vehicle mode. He has some stickers right here to add more detail to your character. It also comes with a spare tire and gas can that hooked on the back of the vehicle mode. And we got Willis right here. And he's a homage to Masterpiece he's an homage to the G1 Transformer Hound from season 1 of the 80s cartoon series of Transformers. And he looks very nice. Let's take a look at him. Here's the face that he comes with. He comes with an extra face. And to change that face out, all you gotta do is just, I'm not gonna do it on camera, but all you gotta do is slide the head off and pop the other one back on off the mushroom peg. And here's the other face right here. Let's look at it in more detail. It's a more whiter, but it is a white face. And it goes on right here and stuff. You can see. It's up to you which one you prefer. This one's supposed to be more cartoon accurate, but I'm fine with this one right here. So take a look at that face sculpt. Looks pretty good. Details in the robot looks very good. Got a little W emblem right there for the, I think it's a Wiley Jeep that he's based off of. Nice paint. Looks very, very good. Oops, forgot to pull these hands out. Bam. Looks real good. Silver paint on the thighs. Looks nice. Red paint on the knees. Look real good. Nice detail right here on the side of his feet. Nice reds and orange. Paint looks very, very good. Very good. And QC by number 30. We're gonna find out how good of a job he really did, or she. And articulation goes, his head is on this neck joint that I love so much for my Masterpiece to have, an actual neck. Looks up a good deal. Looks down into his chest. Looks left and right, no side to side tilt. Goes up at the shoulder that much. Rotates around. You got some things in the way, so you got to put his arms like that to get that rotation. Rotates at the bicep, bends the elbow, single jointed, rotates at the wrist, semi-articulated hands. Waist rotation, goes up forward that much, and seems to hold with these die-cast feet. Goes back a great deal. Goes out to the side a good amount. Double bend knee. Rotation at the upper thigh. Ankle tilt. And forward and back movement for the foot. And he also has a toe tilt too. Right there. So great articulation on this figure. I'm loving it so far. Let's take a look at some of the accessories he comes with. He gets a shoulder cannon that you can mount onto his shoulder. All you gotta do is peg it into this slot right here. It holds in very, very good. It comes with his gun from the his magnet gun from the G1 cartoon. And the gun is kind of tricky to plug in. Oh, it went in pretty good this time. So yeah, he holds that very well. Comes with this gun too, which mounts into his Jeep mode, but you also can use this one as a handgun. He has little tabs on the side for it to be held. Let's see if we can get it in there. Kind of hard to do on camera. There we go. Doesn't really tab in, but let's try to hold it, close his fingers around it. And he holds that very well too. I think this is the G1 toy gun also that he came with. And also for robot mode, he comes with this little face shield that, remember in the 3-part series opener, he fought Rumble underwater at the dam, and he put a little face shield up and he went underwater with that, and that's what this was supposed to be. It pegs in. It doesn't go in completely well because it kind of pops out a little bit, but it still holds. So if you desire to do that, go ahead and knock yourself out. And that's it for the robot mode as far as accessories go. Okay, now it's time for some size comparisons. Let's throw in Mirage Blue Streak. And he is on par with being as height-wise for the Autobot cars. And he also fits in with the Masterpiece aesthetic that an official, another third party, and his third party company all seem to be following. And let's throw in Masterpiece Ironhide and Masterpiece Optimus Prime. And you can see how he stacks up with the bigger bots. Okay, now that we're done with side comparison, let's go ahead and get into some transformation. Let's do it. Alright, this is a little complicated bot to do. It's not really complicated, but some things it's hard to get clearance for. Mostly the arms get tucked in. You'll see when I come to it, because I'll be like getting kind of frustrated and irritated. So hopefully not. So, alright, let's do this. Unplug the shoulder cannon. Take all his accessories off. First thing we're going to do is go ahead and move these arms out the way. Go ahead and bring this on back out the way. And we're going to push on the bumper. You got to push on the bumper. You're going to push down on this right here. So that came out a lot easier than it did when I first got it. So it's getting loose over time, which is a good thing. So next we're going to pull the bumper. He's going to unpeg from under here. You see his 2 pegs right there. Cool. All right, next thing we're going to just unpeg it right now. Then we're going to bring down these side fenders right here. And be careful about this these mirrors. The reports on the test shots that they used to break. I think they got some better kind of plastic. It's kind of like a flexible plastic to help with the breakage. So you just push down on the fender and it should go down on the sliding joint. You see a little groove right here. So this one right here, you pretty much have to loosen up. You got to move this tire out the way. So this one gets caught on that tire and it comes down like so. Bring that down. So then you get able to unlock the rest of the grill and move that upward like so. Go ahead and move your window upwards like that. Get out the way. And next we're going to be able to accordion all of this upward like that. And give us some room to work with. Now we're going to move this up. Look at the bottom of him. So now we're going to push our hands back in. So do that. Lift up a tire, or move both tires out the way, actually. This is tight clearance I'm talking about right there. So move both of these tires out until you're at this kind of angle like so. All right, now you're gonna rotate your arms like this, so that the armpit is facing upwards. And you're going to then go ahead and rotate this one inward like so. And it should pass on through. Then you're gonna move your tire all the way out like that. And it should allow you to pass on through, and then move your arm upward like this and there. You can do the same thing on the other side, and it's gonna be a little bit tricky. So rotate it inward. Make sure you have this level too, because once you move this upward like this, this bar right here is gonna get in your way. So move sure you get that down. Oops, we can do that. Oops. And rotate it, and same thing as the other one. And bring it upward. Bring your tire all the way out. Oh, it's a little bit caught. So bring it in a little bit more. You can work that in as you move this one out. There you go. Like so, and there you have it. Now you're gonna rotate your forearms. Rotate your forearms until you see this tab, this hole right here, this peg hole. Rotate the bicep so you get the peg holes right there. Cool. Now what we're gonna do is lift this up, and we're gonna bring these back. And it should go back on this little panel right here. This green panel, you see it moving like so. You got styrofoam ball still, like that. Same thing other side. Bring this back along with that panel. Then you're going to bend at the elbow, the arms. Then you're going to rotate them back upwards by keeping this. Make sure this panel stays back here. So bring that up in there like so, up in there like so. And your hand should fit in here. It's going to be a tight fit like so. Oops, one thing. Make sure you rotate your head before you bring your hands down. Make sure you rotate the head over like so. And it should, if you move this around, it should let you move it around, peg it, whatever. It's probably easier to have it up like that. So yeah. Now bring your hands down like so. Then you're gonna bring your hood, your grill back down, and you're gonna have those two pegs you peg into the waist that peg into the forearms. And it's gonna take a little bit of little forcing, which is not good. So make sure you get your arms all the way up in there, and it should just peg on in easy, just like this. Easy peasy. Now you get to push on the bumper again to get this back tabbed in. There we go. And the more you do it, the easier it's going to get. The first time you do it, it's going to be very, very hard and very frustrating, like I was frustrated. Now move your mirrors up like so. The way, then rotate this panel around, and it should slot into this groove right here. Tap right on there. Tap right on there. And move your windshield upwards like that, out the way. All right. Now the front half is done. Now we're gonna work on the lower half. Inspector 30, you better not let me down. So what we're gonna do is ankle tilt, tire out, and it's gonna peg in to the side. I'll show you that peg on the other side. So down, it's a peg right, tab right there, peg hole right here. That's where you're gonna peg it in at, like so. Next, what you're gonna do is get your ankle tilt going. Bring your seats back. Bring your seats back all the way, like so. So they're upside down. Seat, bring it down, upside down. Next, we're gonna do collapse the legs. Collapse the legs, kind of like what they've been describing how the Cabana War stuff was, or the Unique Toys limb bots. These for the two arm guys that the legs collapsed like so. So we bring it down, accordion it like that, and then this tab should be pointed up, sticking up top. It's easy to get it stuck down in here, and it seems like it should go like that, but no, it goes up, and this groove, this tab should be up top. Same thing other side. Collapse it down like so. All right, next thing you know, you're gonna bring this panel right here. You're gonna rotate this, move this up. You're gonna bring this whole green thing up, around, and back, like so. Then you're gonna bring the whole entire foot back, like this. And it is a peg right here. It's gonna tag into this screw hole right here. Like so, you see that? Bam. And bring this down like that. Same thing on the other side. Bring all this to the back. Rotate it up. Peg into this screw hole. Can get to it. So y'all can see what I'm doing in case anyone has any questions. Bam. Now you're gonna bring these portions right here that were the feet, you're gonna rotate them downwards like so, and you might have to push it a little bit right here just to make sure they are seated all the way. This one seems to get stuck. Might have to unpeg this one. Find out what's the malfunction. There we go. Peg it back in. Push down these parts right here. So right there. Seat it. Like so, and go ahead and tab in both halves of the legs. Make sure these things are pegged in. And tab them in. Okay, give me fits. Hate when it gives me fits. And tab in both sides. There we go. All tabbed in. You're gonna lift these little side panels upwards. Get them out the way for right now. Now we got this. And what this is gonna do is gonna go down like so. It's gonna go, this is gonna go in like this. It's gonna collapse. It's gonna collapse in here. So I think so. No, that's not it. Usually does it by itself, kind of automatic thing. So move the steering wheel upwards. There we go. Pegs in like that. Bam. Move these seats down, out the way. And to secure everything together, you're gonna bring these sides down. You got these little rails right here. Rail right there. And you're gonna bring it down. It's gonna go into this little groove right here. So bring that in. Bam. Same thing other side, move out the way, bring this down, and it should groove right on in. Kind of hard to get this done behind the camera. There we go. Bam. And just adjust these little black things where you see fit. And there you have Willis Hound transformed into his vehicle mode. And it looks very, very nice. Yes, it does. He rolls very well. Unlike the Ocular Max figure I just reviewed, that's how I figure it should roll. You got tires on a vehicle and it should roll like this. Make sure I get all this cleaned up. So it roll like that very well. Look at these tires, the rims are nice silver, and most of the stuff we are seeing in the robot mode anyway. The seats are nicely detailed as far as seats go. You got the inside stuff going on right here. Nice steering wheel, doesn't turn at all. You also got like a little red light right there, which is a nice little touch to have and everything. So yeah, that's real nice. And look at this paint. They got this like this little metal flake finish in here, like kind of like glitter or like candy paint. It looks really nice. You don't really notice that in robot mode, but in this mode right here, you really notice that paint job. High quality stuff from FansToys as usual. And you can accessory him up. Like I said before, we got this gun right here. You can just go ahead and plug it in. You got 2 holes in the back right here, so either one is good enough for you. Or you can dual wield them with 2 guns and stuff right here. So yeah, it's up to you what you want to do with that. You can do like that. You also got your adapter right here. You got your shoulder cannon. You plug this in. Oh. Plug in the shoulder. Oh, golly. And the tolerance is too tight. It's gonna be popping off. I guess we're just gonna plug it in first. Plug this in first. Jeez. Yeah, the tolerances on some of these accessories are kind of wonkers. There you go. And you plug your shoulder cannon in. And hopefully it'll pop back out again. I guess it's too small for the hole. Maybe I got it backwards. Let's try this way. Oh, nope. Won't stay in. So, okay. Well, it may vary depending on figure. I've seen some people do it and nothing happened to their figure. I guess mine might be too tight to stay in there. And also, last but not least, you can use your little spare tire and clip it to the back like so, or you can do your gas can also clip it to the back, whichever works for you. Personally, I like this configuration right here. Bam, get the gas can, bam. And then if you have your little minifigures, I have my Dr. Wu partners. You have spark plug sit right there. You have a young 16-year-old Spike, 15, 16-year-old trying to get his driver's permit, but he's cheating because he's not really driving. It's Hound. And you can fit them in right here. You got his leg looking broken. There we go. Push the seat up on him. Jeez. Okay. Yeah, they're a little bit too small, and these guys are bigger than the official figures that come with your hashtag guys, like melted no face right here. So yeah, they do look good together inside the vehicle and stuff. They're a little bit too small for the vehicle, a little bit, but it do look good inside of it. Now here we go with the size comparisons. Masterpiece Ratchet, Masterpiece Prowl, and I say yeah, scale's gone out the window. I mean, to get these figures in a scale that's to keep them all sized up in robot mode, some things is going to be sacrificed, and sometimes we live in a world where mass shifting does not really exist in stuff like that, so we can't make things smaller than what we had. So that's what the limit is starting to get to with the Masterpiece figures. And man, it's already been here. Okay, y'all, I really love this figure. He is excellent in my book. From paint to sculpt, transformation, it's a little hard at first, but once you get things worked out and everything, the stiffness of the joints loosened up and everything, it gets better over time. There is one problem I do have with my figure. the ankles are a little bit loose right here and stuff like that. So when he's trying to stand up straight in a pose, he kind of like flops back a little bit like that and everything. So I'm not sure that's a common thing or what. I did see the screws, they are in here and stuff, but it's at an angle that I need an offset screwdriver to get to. So I'm not sure I'm gonna fix that and anything like that, but once you get into that little sweet spot, it stays put and everything. So I don't remember it being that loose when I first pulled out the box or something, or it may be something that got loose after I did the first transformation. But if you have that problem with your figure, let me know and make sure it's just not me, something like that, or whatever. So yeah, I do recommend getting him. He is the Hound to get. There are 2 other Hounds out there. There's one by TFC, which I think is pure doo-doo. Do not even waste your time looking at that thing. And also the other one is FansToys, which I think is nowhere near as good as this one. This looks totally like the cartoon to me. With a slight hint with toy mixed in there, like the Masterpiece aesthetic was when I first switched over with MP10 and stuff. Get that toon toy mix and everything. And the FansToys Hound, it takes its own liberties and stuff like that, and it just doesn't look right to me. It looks too much more stylized, which is FansToys' style anyway. And he has the thunder thighs, the small waist, and everything, like a over-exaggerated anime character. But whatever fits your taste, like I say all the time, do your research and make an informed decision before you buy any of these figures, because they are expensive. All right, y'all, that's been me, Jeter. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll check y'all next time. Peace.